WTF. WTF. Alright. Well, it's happening. So, might as well go for it. Let me get rid of this then, which is my email. And we'll keep this up. And then, if we're actually going to do this, this up. No, dude. I don't want to watch my own stream. What's wrong with you? What is it called? It's American, early American. And I don't know why my history ended up clearing out. So let's just go to the channel. There we go. I already have my gloves on. I already have this. I was doing this anyway. I just wanted to record, and I accidentally hit the stream button. And so I'm just going to stream. Since I can't sleep, I'm going to look at some coins like I normally do. If you want to watch and just chill, go ahead. If you want to say hi in the chat, I'm going to say hello first. Hello. Isn't there something on the 1987? I think it's a DVR. Yeah, besides the die clash. Yeah, there is. Do I want to look at the DDR? Do I want to look at the DDR? I don't know. What's up, David Carlisle? How you doing, buddy? I'm going to pop off this 1961. That is so loud. What's going on, buddy? Nah, I don't really want to look at this 87 on the DDR. Pretty sure there's no die clash at all. Look at all that. You know, these modern coins, they really are terrible. How you doing, man? I'm having a little problem sleeping, so I was going to just record a few rolls, and I accidentally hit stream. So here I am. I hope you're well. Now I know there's a die clash on the 97, but it's not going to be on that one. So far, okay, so I started a new box. You were on the last stream when I was looking at the other box. Are you interested in what I found by any chance? I won't brag about it, but I'll show you a couple things. This 84 isn't even worth looking at. 81. Whew. Some ugly coins. Oh, you got up late? You working tonight? I have to work in the morning. Sheesh. Bad. You know, so far I've gone through 1, 2, 3, 15, 16. This is my 17th roll, and I still haven't found 2023, which is really odd. These boxes must be old. What? David Carlisle, don't say what? What do you mean what? I don't know what you're saying. Are you having trouble hearing me? Am I mumbling? I might be. Not a single 2023. 1999. Close AM. 2003. And 1982 large date. Oh, you don't work. Okay. Oh, you got up late. What do you mean? Like, you taking a nap? You got up late in the morning. That's why you can't sleep now. Help me out. Oh, you know what? I had this thing on the scope the whole time. Sorry about that, brother. I thought you could see what I was doing. So the last box, I mean, aside from all those BU coins, I found this, here, let me turn it this way. 1984 DDO 008. It's a little, well, it's circulated, so it's some original luster. It's got some, few zinc blisters, but very clear southwest earlobe. Extra line on the earlobe. It's nice. 1960 D small date. 1971 S. 1931 in XF condition. Oh man, that's crazy. I can't do that, man. I'm a wreck the whole next day if I don't get some sleep. Found this 1944 S. That's just in fine condition. Found this 1969 D true floating group with no FG. I think you were there when I found this. This struck through grease on the 1972 D. It's on the reverse at Trust. And I found this 1972 D RPM 008. Plus, very, very wonderful condition. Oh man, you got up 2:30. That's why you're gonna be up late tonight. So aside from these coins, though, David, I found all those AU BU sets. I think I had 8 or 9 stacks of them. They were probably about 10 to 12 high. I ended up culling them down probably about 80%, but I kept a lot of the best ones. I filled up a couple of tubes, maybe about a quarter of the way through. You know, if it showed any signs of circulation, I just called it, keeping the BU ones only. And I found that Dominican Republic from 1952 and the Canadian scent as well from, I mean, I found a ton of Canadian scents, but one with King Charles. So it was a pretty good box. Pretty good. Are you searching through some coins right now, Dave? $1992. Totally wide AM. The 1960 D small date. It's brown. I generally don't look at these, but because I haven't found anything recently, let's see if there's any hint. Any hint. I feel like it. There we go. No, blurry again. I need a manual scope. I'm sorry, an auto scope. The manual one sucks. There. Whew, that is beat up. That's why I try not to look at these. $1982D. And nope, there's a big space. Did I tell you about the 2000 Wham I found? It's in BU condition. Way to go, bud. That's awesome. I found a 2000 once myself. And I don't care what people say about the 1999 being more rare. I'm sorry, but the 1998, the 1999, and the 2000 are pretty hard to find. Pretty hard to find. I just dropped a bunch of coins thinking about all that. So good for you, bud. That's awesome. Yeah, I try not even to look at the ones that are in bad shape, bro. It is too heartbreaking. This is a 1984D. A little thick. A little thick in the lettering. That is not a double ear variety at all. No. So that's just going back. And let me change the... Actually, I'm not going to. I'm going to put up a 1974D. Yeah, you'll see me go through some coins pretty quickly that I know, alright, you know, there's potential for something here, but because of the coin's condition, I'm not even going to look at it, because if I found something, it's not going to be worth jack squat. I don't care what I find on it. I would actually be in a position to feel bad about trying to sell it to somebody, so I won't, you know, so I just throw it away. But it's in nice condition, it's totally different. But everybody's got their own thing. 1969D. Like, here's a 1998, but it's a close AM. Like, all of them almost are. Ew, but the 1999 is more rare. Yeah, whatever, dude. I don't know who made that determination. Have you heard about the 2023 VDBV? Here's the 89D. We're going to check this out. I'm going to call that 74D. It's a little nicer, but... Now, it's definitely an 89 reverse. Alright, back to the drawing board. See, I've not been looking at that 1984. All brown, got blisters on it. No. I don't need to look at another herpes coin. Two more. Well, not in the box, but... Here we go. Oh, so far in this box, all I found were the 5 Wheaties, ranging from the 40s to the 50s. No big deal. Sort of on average count. I usually average 8 to 10 Wheaties a box. So nothing to write home about. I'll tell you, the last box was amazing for some kind of collection dump on the AUBU. But you found a 1916 D with good detail and several 2009. Nice. Oh yeah, I didn't even tell you. Yeah, I found quite a few no, not professional, presidential years. Um, like here. Would you even look? This is a 1992 D. Would you even look to see if this is a wide AM? Would you? I'm sorry, it's not focused very well. Hold on. Sorry, it's a 1992 from Philly. But would you even look to see if this was a wide AM? Oh, hell no. You wouldn't waste your time.
Please come and visit us at St. Genevieve, Missouri, and we will have a special discount for all of our fans who come to the Center for Fresh Colonial Life. You'll get 10% off in the gift shop, and you will also get a discount on the tours in the beautiful houses here. Thank you so much for watching, and take care. See you next week.
Hang on a second. Let's have a look at this 2000. Oh, I thought that might be a wide AM on the 2000. But it is not. It is not. Even though they're separated, you can tell there's not enough space between the two to verify that that is the other die that they used. I bet you agree. Give me a thumb up if you agree, or number 1 in the chat. Although that is slightly separated on the 2000, it is not a wide AM at all. In fact, it is still a close AM. It's 1999. It's a 1960D large date. Yeah, so far in this box, just a few Wheaties, nothing spectacular. Lots of coins with thumbprints. Yeah, thank you for confirming, sir. I find so many tiny minor little die clashes. Do you save your minor die clashes? I'm just interested. Usually I'll just toss them. Around let's say there's a die clash around the date or the mint mark, but it's tiny. It's so minuscule that even if you were to line it up with another coin, it wouldn't take, you wouldn't be able to tell what part of the coin it was that made the clash. You know what I'm talking about? I find quite a few, but that 92D is a wide AM, so I'm throwing it away. Still, no 2023 penny in this box. I would like to find one of those VDBVs. That would be kind of cool. $1984, I'm not even looking at. Yeah. So far, I'm just looking at a bunch of coins that people had in the their car. At least that was copper. You can't even see that well. Is it my camera or your eyes, buddy? See, that's like a 1973 from Philly. And if it were in BU condition, I'd be looking for the no VDB on the shoulder. But because it's in this condition, there's no point. It's probably going to be all worn anyway. Terrible coins. It's like somebody put them in their car beverage holder and then put their beverage on top of it, you know, and let it leak all over them. What's up, Archaeology Mikey? You had fried eggs and sausage and toast for dinner. Breakfast for dinner. I love it. What did I have for dinner? I had chicken tenders, and I bought them at a diner that I go to a lot, and they undercooked one of the tenders, and I bit into it, and it was like cooking it or biting into mush chicken. It was pretty disgusting. Fried eggs and sausage sounds way better. Oh, here's an 84 we can look at, probably. Alright, so not a stick on the date. That's not a good sign. There's nothing here. Nothing on that. Sorry to say. 1970. I mean, your standard called copper. And mostly zinken. This is a typical box so far. Except, I think there's a huge space here, but because of the dirt, I can't really tell. So let's have a look at this. Minor grease strike there, and wide space. Dang. So I've heard a couple of stories about that VDBV. Oh, here's a 2009 presidential. Oh, I think it's right there. Okay. So the story that I heard, it was somebody from the Philly Mint who actually carved an extra V into the die and ran the press until he got caught, and nobody knows how many were churned out. Now, I don't know if that's true. I don't know about foreign debris being true. I don't know. I just kind of really heard about it today. So who knows? I'm going to have to do a little bit of research. Here's a really badly blistered 1984 D. Let's have a look. Gotta be careful with these, looking for any. Yeah, that's nothing to write home about there. I'm not even going to look any farther. Oh, 5. Is that 69S? No, 69D. 2022, 2021, Crap. Nothing. Couple copper. Oh boy. That's even less than my average for copper. Yikes. I think we have more and more people looking through penny rolls. More than ever. You know, I don't know about you guys. Tell me what you think. Are tons of people still searching through silver half dollars online like they used to? They used to charge people to look through rolls. I remember that. I'm like, I can just get my own rolls. Why the hell am I going to pay you to search this shit for me? But that was just me, you know. You know how I am. 1984 here. What's up, Cajun Coin Hunter? How you doing, man? So, don't be fooled by this 1984. That is not a doubled ear. Let me just go here to the scope. So someone else is staying up. That is just a ding on the ear. Little spread, slight spread on the other devices. It's a little bit thicker, tiny, but it is not doubled at all. So I'm not even quite sure it was worth looking at based on the condition, but how you been, Cajun Coin Hunter, man? Thanks for joining. We have a small date 1960D that might be worth looking at. I'm going to pop it back up on the scope. Let's see. There's no evidence. I mean, this is a small date, but there's no evidence of any doubling. Certainly not a large date over small date. It's not a DDO. It is a standard 1960D small date. So let's move on. Let's just go on in the copper coal, ladies and gents. Talk to me, buddy. What are you up to? Got a Canadian? It was a Canadian Centennial coin. 1992D. 1988. 96. Here's an 82. Now, I'm so out of practice. Alright, here's going to be the test. I used to be able to take a 1982 penny and tell just by the feel, is it a zinc or a copper? By the feel, not the weight. I'm sorry, not the color. So by the feel, by the weight, not the color. Now, here we go. I think this is copper. Let's go. It's copper. 3 point. Oh, well, I'm not really holding it steady. I should have it on. I should have it on the table. Hold on. 3.15. It's copper. I was right. I'm getting the feel back. Cajun Coin Hunter says, "Hey, Archaeology Mikey, what you calling fried eggs? Yellow, busted, and turn over a couple times like soft over." Yeah, right. I've been doing a couple buy a penny games. Oh, very cool. I didn't get an email, but I'm not quite sure I want to sell anything right now, Cajun. I mean, it's one of those situations. I think I'm holding. I could find stuff to sell, but I am definitely holding. I'm in a holding pattern for a lot of my stuff. But I'm always game to have a good time. And hey, I gotta ask you, how's the sound? How's the sound, my friend? Because the last time, you guys don't know, I went on to Cajun Coin Hunter's stream. This might be good enough to look at. This is a 1973D. I'm going to be looking for a no VDB on the shoulder. on Abe's shoulder there. And it's really hard to find. No, there's a VDB clearly right there. Yes, Archaeology Mikey, I got that. Did you get my reply? Because I did reply to you, my friend. Hopefully it didn't go to your junk mail. But I thought the revolver was really cool. Really ornate. Just like you thought, right up my alley. Okay, Cajun thinks the sound could still use a little improvement. Damn, I thought I had it. I thought I had it perfectly. Oh, okay, what is this here? This is a 1989. Very poorly struck, I think. Let's go to the scope here real quick. Nope, that's a reverse of a 1989. Damn. Just either worn or poorly struck. Let me know if you want to know why I said that. I guess I'll work on my sound a little bit better. That 1992 was definitely a wide AM. And zinc. Oh, definitely. Look at all this is all the copper I got. I usually get 15%. 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, I usually get like maybe 10 to 15 coins in a copper. Well, I'm gonna work on the sound a little bit, Cajun. Let's do a couple more rolls. What do you guys think? So far, I only have 5 wheats, 5 Wheaties. None of them are very good. I think the earliest is a 1940. That's a 52. Here's a 1941 from this box. But again, they're not particularly good. Well, you know, I've got a couple of incredible microphones. I don't know if I want to buy any new ones. It's more about getting my rig, all the drivers, and all that stuff updated, you know? Because I have professional quality recording instruments in here, and if I can't use that, what's the point, you know? Just my 2 cents. Look at that. Absolutely trash. Why did I put it there? $83 zinc. Still haven't found that 83 copper. Ungated zinc. You guys, I've gone through a lot of rolls so far. Still haven't found a 2023. A brand new box. Well, at least from my bank. Obviously packed up maybe a year ago. Yeah. I've found quite a few 2022s. Would really like to find that VDBD on the 2023. Wait until Black Friday deals for online to upgrade your equipment, says Archaeology Mikey. Yeah. Maybe. Maybe. I saw the Amazon Prime thing, but the deals weren't great, so I didn't buy anything. Besides, it was back to school shopping time anyway, so for the kiddo. And she comes first. Alright, here we go, 1989. Oh, that looks so weak, doesn't it? But it's not far enough away from the building. And you can still see... You can still see that strong G coming down there. And this is the reverse of an 89. Let me tell you, you want to talk about fried. What I've been into recently are refried beans. Making them the old school way with some salt pork and bacon, slow cooked pinto beans until it's almost like a soup. And you can use tortilla to scoop them up with your eggs and your bacon. When you serve them with breakfast, and later on for lunch, you kind of refry them with a little bit of lard and put them in some nachos. And then I make a batch where there's so much in a slow cooker, I got enough for the third. When you refry them a third time, the third time makes them real pasty, like real thick, which is perfect for like a Mexican pizza or a tostada or something. Man, give me some refried beans, thank you. Now I'm hungry. So far, I'm ashamed to say there's just nothing special here, guys. Here's another 89. We'll look back. I'll catch up on the chat if there's anything up there. Yep, another 80, reverse of 89. Have you guys heard that song, Richmond from North of Richmond? Cajun, have you heard that? Well, here's a pretty decent condition, 82. I have a feeling. Let's pop it up here. Cajun says BRB, no problem. Let's see. I want to see if this is a large date. I had trouble looking at it. It's definitely a large date, 1982 copper. Alright. Nothing so special. If it were a 1982 D copper, small date. Alright, so another Canadian. So far, that's about 20 Canadian coins. 6th Louis, I think, 1951 D. Pretty well worn. Well, I'll tell you, Mikey, give your mom a big hug, because she's doing you a solid. I gotta cook all my own food. These days, which isn't bad. I don't mind. I got used to it. I made it good. Boy, the rest of this roll is really gives me a little bit of heartbreak. I'm keeping the same sort of 8 to 10 spread on. Let's see what we actually have literally 8 copper cents here per roll. So it's definitely below my average, but is Sea Monkey Metals in here? Ah, you like that song, huh? So do I. I'll tell you. It throws me off a little bit about the Listen, I actually agree with that there needs to be some kind of welfare reform, but, you know, like, that's not the point of the song to me. The point of the song to me is the rich men north of Richmond, you know, they want to have control. They want to know what you think. Want to know what you do. They don't think you know, but I know that you do. And it's such a great line. And that in and of itself, I think, is like the perfect zeitgeist, the perfect moment, the perfect lyric in time to really illustrate people's distrust in the government, you know, because the government should be for the people, and it's for themselves, you know, for their own enrichment. And we all know it. We all know all they're doing is seeking more control. And so here's a good example of a 1982. Large date zinc. Looks so much like it, right? Let me tell you something, Mikey. It always tastes better when someone else makes it. Always. So no, I don't say the 82s. Unless I found a 1982 copper small date. I'll save it. I'll cherish it. I'll sleep with it under my pillow. Once I got it back from PCGS or wherever. Man. Well, KJ, are you saying you haven't heard that song, or you have heard that song? It's a good song. But Richmond, north of Richmond. Obviously, you know, referring to, well, this one's good enough to look at on the scope. 1981D has an RPM, I believe, and a DDO, if I remember right. Let's go to my list. No, just an RPM. It's probably DDO too that I just haven't charted. Let's take. Oh, wait, hold on. What? Let me go to the scope here. No, it's just a little ding. It's just a little ding. That's a nice cut, sharp little D mint mark with no notching at all. Dang. This isn't even close to the amount of coin, you know, like, not amount, but the quality of coins I had in the last box. Last box, man, I had some beautiful collection dump going. Lots of BU coins. I mean, a lot of them turned AU in the search process, but I managed to get, I would say, I mean, it's spread out over the dates, one full roll of BU coins that miraculously, you know, escaped the circulation wear and tear, and I couldn't find any evidence. But that was out of a ton that was dumped in. But again, just 8 more. It's really under my average. Yeah, you should check it out, Cajun. It's really all about one guy's response to the class warfare. Oh, I see. So when I switched cameras to the scope, maybe, Cajun, tell me if all right, does this make a difference? So, hey, it's Joe, SharpEye. coming at you. Is there any difference in sound between here and here? Is this better? Alright, do I sound better right now? I'll tell you, when I first when I put that view up for the scope, my sound didn't work at all. I'm gonna do one more roll. Is that alright, guys? One more. Let's just see. So far, all we have out of this whole box. Let me see. Alright, so big difference. Okay, so this is when I put the scope on. So far we found six wheat honey's. None of them. Now I haven't looked at them closely at all, but none of them are wonderful years. The earliest is 1941. Oh, so right now I sound like I'm in a barrel? Right now I sound like I'm in a barrel. Oh, wow. And it was better on the scope. So that means the filter that I put on the audio is not coming across on the other end. If right now I sound like I'm in a barrel, that's not good. I'll make it work. Alright. So it's echoing right now. Echoing. Alright, here, let's do this. Let's do this. So let me ask you this, does this make a difference? I removed all the filters just now. And still no 2023. So I've got an older box. Hey, have a good night, Mikey. Thanks for popping in, man. You be good. Study hard. That's pretty decent condition. 61. It's low AU. 61 doesn't have anything special to it except for the Denver. So that's a Philly, and I'm not going to look at it for DDO. Thought there was a big clash on this one, but no. See, Monkey Metal says no change. That's so interesting because it's the same mic, same input. Hold on, let me do this. Well, it's really interesting because the scope, mic aux, hold on. What's up, Jack Gallman? Everybody's helping me figure out my sound problem. I'm going to increase the gain on the scope. Is this better? Alright, I'm sorry about the hair on the screen. What the heck? Oh, what was that? Alright, hold on. I'm just on the scope camera. Let me put something on the camera just to look at. As soon as I can find something half interesting to look at. I can't This roll sucks. Here, I'll put this up just because it's something. Alright, so Sea Monkey Metal says it's tinny. Okay. Oh, I got a 1969 S. My first S mint of the box. Let's throw that up. 1969 S. Oh, it's pretty beat up. Pretty beat up. And I'm going to look. I forget what the mintage is on that. On a 73D that has the VDB. Okay. I don't believe this is going to have any signs of the DDO. There's 554,000 minted. I usually save the S mint marks on these 60s coins. I don't see any evidence of any doubling. So, you guys, I'm so sorry. I thought the audio was all sorted. Hello again, Jack Gallman. Appreciate you coming in, man. Good to see you too. Let me try this. Hold on a second. Let me... Wait. I can do it better. Give me a 1 in chat if this is better or this is worse. Give me a 2 if it's worse. 1 if it's better. 2 if it's worse. Quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog's bag. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Is this better? Or is it worse than what you were hearing before? Oh, Cajun Coin Hunter says it's better. Okay, so I had apparently 3 inputs going into one. And so I had to cut out the one input, which was the, it's called the audio input. So, man, I still have the, okay, so good. Oh, it sounds great now. Awesome. Okay. All right. Let me see if I can do the same on this view. Oh, yeah. Well, this view's probably not going to be that bad because this has the same. So I'll stay here. All right, sounds great. Now it says Sea Monkey. And now I trust Sea Monkey because Sea Monkey Metals is an honest person, man. He will give you his true opinion no matter what. And I always respected him for that. So, all right, here's the 1989. Wait, what was this up here? Oh, it's the 1969 S. Nothing to write home about, guys. Nothing at all. I'm weird, and I save the estimate marks on those 60s and older coins. Hold on, let's take a look here. Alright, Cajun. Hey, thanks for popping in, my man. Alright, here we go. This is the 1989. I'm going to tell you why this is the reverse of a 1989. Even though it looks so weak, that font is rounded. It's just too close to the building. It's so close to the building. So I know this is an 89, a reverse of an 89, not a reverse of an 88. Let's look for an RPM of this 1980D. Wait, hold on. That goes there. Did I say reverse? Why did I say reverse? I'm looking for an RPM on here, and this is not one. Worth a try. Well, I guess it's not every box you're going to find a collection dump. Alright, guys. I've got to start going to more estate sales. I've gotta. Alright, well, at least it's copper. That was a 1984. I'm going a little bit faster now. Do I have a 2023? Nope, 2020. This box was made a year ago. I should probably order like 4 or 5 boxes in a row. I didn't see anything special on this 95. I just want to check it out real quick. Yeah, nothing at all. Nothing special. I'll just keep it up there. Yeah, I think if I ordered more boxes at once, I would have a greater chance of collecting that, once in a lifetime collection dump, as opposed to just one a week, as I've been doing. Hey! We got another Wheatie. I'll take it. Nothing huge. Nothing huge. But it is a 1955D. Let's have a look at it on the scope, just in case. Even though it's brown and worn, you never know. Look at that filled in 5. Now, that's actually kind of cool. I like that. Let's go to the scope. So, alright. That's not a cud, but that's a die chip. That's definitely a die chip there at the the first 5 and 55. And cool. I mean, the coin is worn. Not horrible condition. I like that little chip on the first 5 there. Let's look at reverse and see if there's anything unique. I wasn't expecting that chip. Pretty nice condition on the wheat stalk. I mean, it's worn, but Oh, look at that. Look at that grease strike. There's a struck through grease there a little bit. Minor, very minor. Struck through grease on the S. Oh boy, what's up with that N in unum? Damage. The U looks misshapen. Alright, so this is a very well circulated coin. It could be worse for 1955. But I'm keeping this for a couple of reasons. Mostly for the die chip at the date. But also there is the very minor struck through grease. I'll take it. I'll take a little die chip. Whatever. I like it. It's not normal. And I am not all about normal. I'm into the weird. Here we go. Hey, is anybody still watching? I'm wondering if I'm talking to myself. I'm going to do this one last one. That's funny. I was about to throw that 1955 away. Alright, I'm talking to myself. Alright. Well, I'm going to continue talking to myself then. Here we go. Terrible. Dave's not here, man. That's cool. See, Monkey, that's a cool job, man. You're building snowboards. Right on. Well, like I said, I'll just continue talking to myself. You continue working. I'm only going to do a couple more rolls. I'm supposed to be in bed and working tomorrow morning, which I will be. But I need to relax and do my thing. What the hell? Really deteriorated 2000. Somebody dropped that in a can of Coke or something. 1999. Very close AM. Sea Monkey Metals, do you build snowboards on order, like specialized? Or are you building them for a wider market? Don't judge me, you guys. I'm looking at a really awful blistered 84D, but there's nothing special on it. Hey, we got another Wheatie. This is a 1952. I'm not even going to look at it. Ah, for distributors, okay. 1952 wheat set. Add to our little stack there. Is it more of an assembly line situation? Or are you still like handcrafting? And I'm not sure what the whole process is. I'm just wondering what your outfit is. Let's take a look at that's a reverse 789. Oh, handmade. All right, cool. Oh, I guess I'll look at the 61D for an RPM. Here we go. No. Not an RPM. Tell you the problem with looking at those brown 60s coins is that it's really, really hard to tell what is what. Man, I only got 6 copper on that. 6. Yikes. Actually, technically 7, 8, because I had the 52 Wheatie and the 55. So that's actually the average right now, between 8 to 10 Wheaties a box. So we're about halfway through this box, so maybe we'll find something special. It's a nice 1961. I kind of want to look at this no matter what. Not. See, there's a little die clash there under the eye in Liberty. I was talking about this earlier about how, you find so many tiny little die clashes, but they're so minuscule. You don't really care. This is a good example of one. If you look at that eye in Liberty, tiny die clash going right through it. What's up, Philip Theboard? How's it going? Good to see you again, too. Really good. Sea Monkey says he applies the metal edges to the bases and builds the core. That's cool. That's really cool. I have to admit, I don't know that much about snowboard construction. Know a little bit about skateboard construction, but that's different. Wait, hold on a second. Okay. That G's weird. I'm thinking, let's look at the rest of the coin here. That E is weird. Look at that E. What do you think of that E there? Is that machine doubling? I think so. But let me get through this stack of coins. 81. I want to look at a couple of things on this coin. 92 had a... I'm going to save this 84 to look at. 61, here you go. And 1980D I want to look at. Okay. So, all right, we have an interesting E here. Is it flat? Is it shelf-like? Hey, Papa Giorgio, welcome back, man. The T looks destroyed. I think the T is definitely a good example of post-mint damage. Papa Giorgio, I appreciate you coming and say hi. I will attest the G there in God to machine doubling. The E, man, it looks raised up. But let's look around this coin. I want to see some. This is 1961. Lots of machine doubling there on the date. Lots. I don't see a whole lot of. Oh yeah, there's lots of die polishing marks right there. Look at all the die scratches on the chin and the bow tie. Liberty is really clear, well defined. Come back. I'm going to turn this upside down. That is a good example of extreme, I think, die wear and machine doubling to bring about the illusion of a DDO at that E. Because if you look at it, I mean, it really does look raised up. But considering the condition of the rest of the die, there's just a lot of movement there, and that's not a die doubling effect. Give me a 1 in chat if you agree with my assessment. We'll look at the reverse real quick. A lot of die polishing marks on this part of this other die set. But that E is machined. Anyway, I have the rest of the roll to go through. Alright, so I'm going to pop it on eBay. I'm going to say, new discovery. Put it up for $500. Let's see who takes it, you know? I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I would never do that. But I heard now over the last year, you know, because I still listened, I heard that there is becoming a niche market for machine doubling, which I think is crazy, but apparently there's, yeah, people need to put their money someplace. Sad, because they'll never get it back. If you value, hold on, large date, no, that's a small date, 1960D, but it's awful condition. So, yeah, thanks guys, I appreciate you confirming. That's going into the copper call. We have a 1960D. I think this is a small date. Let's see. No, it's a large date. well worn. Something going on with the mint mark, but that's why I don't look at these very often, because it's so worn you don't know if that's it looks like damage. Oh well. Oh well. At least we found a Wheatie. Alright, one last roll, guys. One last roll. That's all I'm doing. Now I'm going to bed. That'll be half the box. So far, we're halfway through this box. I have found, let's see, hold on. 1955 from Philly with a die chip at the date. Kind of filling in the date. We found 7 other. Oh, why do I have this view up? Man. We found 7 other wheat cents. Earliest one is 1941. And why did I save this 1969D? Oh no, it's a 1969S. That's right, that's right. Okay. Not a great score, guys. Not a great score. The last box was so much better. So much more interesting. It's so many more BU pennies in it. But that's okay. Not every box is the same. Here we go. Last roll. Don't know what the date is on that. It was zinc, though, I'll tell you that much. 1960D brown crap. Ugh, gosh, that looks awful. It's a large date. Beat up. Okay. And guess what? Still no 2023. And because of all my complaining, I bet I get a full box. I hope actually I get a full box of 2023. I want one of those VDBVs. That would be nice. Where did I put that there? 7. Nothing special. Come on, let's get lucky. Let's get a 1914D. Oh, it's a 1981. You guys ever flip over a 1990D and say, oh my gosh, thinking it's a 1999D because with a wide AM, but you didn't look too closely at the date? That happens to me every once in a while. Let's look at this. Couldn't exactly see. Oh, too much space. Too much. Hey, Cherie Ward, how you doing? How are you? Saw the pizza guy earlier. He seemed like all the coins you can get, you get a 2009 presidential again. This is 5 in a row. 5 in a row. That's alright. But the pizza guy looked like he could use a little emotional support. So I am sending you and him all my best. Oh. That was half the box, guys. what did I find? Besides dirty gloves. A 1955 with a die chip at the date, making it a really filled in 5. First 5. And also has a reverse struck through grease. Very minor. We found a 1969S. I'm glad you're hanging in there. And 7 wheat cents. That's for half the box. Which is actually, if it keeps up, it'll be more than average. If I get 14 wheat cents, that'll be more than average. Usually I get 8 to 10. The last box, I got spoiled with this 1972D RPM 008. I mean, this literally came out of the box. And you know what? I got at least 20 other 1972Ds that looked like this out of the last box. Look at that beautiful, beautiful coin. But this is the only RPM. And the other ones, I probably only saved about 6. The rest had some kind of signs of circulation wear. This is the 1972D reverse grease strike through at Trust. I found a nice floating roof, no FG. But these are all the last box. 1944S in fine condition. 1931 from Philly. That is in beautiful XF condition. I mean, if you look at those wheat stock, you'd be amazed. And then I found this 1971S. Again, beautiful condition. And this 1984 DDO 008. All this was from the last box. On top of a Dominican Republic from 1952. A ton of Canadians. Sheree, you know what I'm talking about because you're from my area. You know how the Canadians come rolling in here. Just from this box, I've got, I'm guessing 25 Canadians. None of them are, rare, but I save them anyway. But I had I think it was a 1952 Canadian as well in the last box. So, yeah, I've gone through half of this box, and I've only got, 8 Wheaties and a 1969S. So I'm a little bit disappointed. But that's what happens when you have a good box, right? You don't by chance have a 1998S. Yeah, I think I have a 1998S in my collection. Why, do you need one? I'm actually sure I know I have one as part of like a proof set. Have I ever found a 1998S? I don't know if I could tell you that, but I'm sure I could pull one out. So let me know if you need one. I'm sure I can get one. Alright, guys, I'm going to go to bed. Thank you so much for joining me. So many Canadians, I know. Anyway, I'm so happy to be back. Thanks for joining me, guys. Y'all have a good night, okay? I will see you soon. Oh man, it's 1 in the morning. Alright, peace. I gotta go. Love y'all.